Preserver's got to go pretty fast. This one's pretty easy. Looks like we've got one cruiser. It's just a DPS cruiser. Alright, easy day. Let's look. The tracking, so that could be helpful if we want it. That's a long ways away. That's a long ways away. Okay. Pretty easy this one will be. I think moving here, moving through the white cloud, dropping on the gate, moving down to finish there is our way. So let's do it. We'll want to stop the new pressure to begin. So I'm just approaching this can. Once we get it broke, we'll push through that white cloud, drop the pack rat there, come back, pop that, move our way back to the pack rat. I'm trying to get my eyes on this white cloud here to see if I'm going to actually be able to travel through it. It'd be kind of a bummer if I can't. That's going to be tough. I might not be able to get in that. We'll see here in a second. A couple preservers. The one sentinel. I guess there's 3 cruisers. Didn't notice. Nothing to worry about though. It's not a lot of pressure. The sentinel being the only one. This firewatcher's getting us. Alright, I'm just going to manual into the cloud. Usually a no-no, but I really want that speed boost so I can get there and drop the pack rat fast, so. Just kind of feather our way through it. Hopefully we'll get to it and drop on top of the gate. Yeah, we're going to miss the white cloud, it's looking like. Unless this little wisp right here accelerates us. Go figure. When it's missed it just by the littlest bit there for so long. Bounce off the gate, and then we'll use that bounce to push down towards this node. Then we'll go roundy our little pack rat. He's not doing much, is he? Terrible. Not making any ISK today. And this one's empty. How about that? Well, this will be a bad room. It's not going to pay very well, but I'll definitely want to collect that with what the time is, so. Not very good at all. So I finally updated the fit on Abyssal Tracker. Those of you will see that this fit doesn't have very many runs, but there's about 5 fits that led up to this. But the change I made is right here. The Republic Fleet large cap battery. I just ditched the Abyssal rolled one. The cost really isn't that different. And what I did is I subtracted out the not required high grade implant, so it didn't show on the price before I let that show on the price. So either way, this fits less than a billion ISK implants and everything, but you shouldn't be running this fit right off. You should be running the T4, and then you run this as the T5 after you've survived enough T4s to basically pay your way into this upgraded fit, where you get the Dread Garista full tank, and then that battery is the big change, along with implants. So. And the basic gist of what we're doing here is we're trying to run a cheap ship and an expensive pod. The pod will help you skill into different things at an accelerated rate. Get a fire watcher, cruiser, no big deal. I think this is the same spawn, isn't it? All right, let's make some decisions. So I'm just going to orbit that while I decide what I'm going to do. So we got some bad weather. The orange weather's not cool. Don't really like it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually end up going this way. See if I can pull them over here, and then I'll use that to rebound there, drop pack rat somewhere around the gate. Looks like we got 2 down there, so really, I really want to move actually almost into this white. Grab this. Here in a second, I'll have to start paying attention to the newts and whatnot. Time to turn the booster on. We'll move towards it. Might have to overheat, we'll see. I don't think so, though. These are usually really easy. It's not a hard spawn. But flying right through their face like I did is pretty disrespectful to these little rats. Let's overheat for a cycle and beat them. They're doing all right, aren't they? Let's get that Warden broken. And these 2 preservers, we'll get them next. Alright, I think we're ahead of the damage curve here. Less to worry about. We'll go ahead and... Ah, what happened to my... There we go. Messed my window up. I closed it. I didn't even notice I did that. It's a good mistake to make on camera. Now I have to show this to you guys because I don't do that very often, and I feel like I need to record more mistakes for y'all. Alright, let's get, like I said, let's get those guys next. Don't really have anything I want to put missiles on. I guess I could put a volley on that. Move him over there. Let's dive at that. Send him on that, because everything now is going to fold really fast. So I think it's actually more important to get these cans popped than it is to kill these 3 cruisers and 2 frigs. It's just a really easy room. We'll waste a lot of time sitting waiting for cans if we don't start popping them now. Anyone wondering, I'm not looking at any order here with this stuff. I'm just just attacking them. I mean, other than early on the newts, and then that one warden who slowed me down a bunch, you could have killed this room however you wanted. It's so easy. This one wasn't a problem at all. I don't like this spawn. Yeah, it wasn't. I guess we could have gone over the top on this if we wanted to, but that deviant was the only thing that was really a trouble in this room. Might as well put the missiles on them. I'm gonna go ahead and repair these 3 in this room. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and this will be the last cycle on the hardeners, and then I'll go ahead and start repairing them right away. Doesn't take long to repair them. Yeah, he'll break faster than I can possibly die, so I'll just repair this too. See what we made. Oh, this is quite a bit better room so far. That didn't help much, but let's see what we got here. Hell, might as well reload and repair the old booster as well. The old burner. Looks like we're fine on time. This has been pretty easy. We had 2 really easy rooms in a row, so. Here we go. Hopefully we can make some good ISK to make up how far behind we are on the... Let's go straight towards it. Turn everything on. The Cinnaball room. Alright, so we need to actually break them pretty quick. We don't like the Cinnaballs. They're not helpful. So here I'm usually just watching to overheat. It's looking like we're going to want to. I'm going to do it. And it's really the Cinnaballs that usually cause me to overheat. Now that they got me slowed down, they'll just apply fantastic with their nonsense. Now there goes my shield alarm. Once this one breaks, it'll get easier, but really 2 of the 3 need to die before we shut down the overheat, or at least be close to dead. That's ugly, but I'm not pulling them off. They're gonna just have to deal with it. Poor little dronies. I'm gonna turn the booster's overheat off. We'll just leave the hardener on for now, see how it goes. Alright, I'm calling it. I got enough shield. I'm going to turn it off for this. This cycle will be the last overheat. I'm going to let him die. I'm going to let them both die. I think it'll be faster because he's 31k away. And I'm going to lose DPS because reload and both drones are going to be dead. There we go. Alright, new drone's out. We'll melt him. Move on to this Cinnaball. I think we're going to end up dropping on the gate, drop pack rat, send drones to kill all the stuff. We still got good time, so. So we got these two echoes are slowing us down. Newt pressure's still fine. So really right now, what is really bothering us for a faster finish is all the webs, right? So the regular Cinnaball and the two echoes need to go. And we'll just put our missiles on the Cinnaball. Until these guys are dead, then we'll put all the DPS on it, and that should break us free. Come on, die. Thank you. Alright, let's get those Dramiels killed. Break the biocache and drop the pack rat and get to work here. I'm not going to worry about the Ixion right now. I'm going to actually just send my drones to clean up this mess. If you're wondering, right, the Ixion's disrupting me. Well, I guess he's doing. It's really weird. It's not a flight range script on it. It's not a missile range script. It's precision. I feel like that hasn't always been the case. It's interesting. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't put my missiles on a bunch of Dramiels because it wouldn't have been hitting, would it? Ah, nothing is wise. Hopefully these two cans change that for us. And then, as usual, I feel like I've said this a million times, but we don't know. There could be a camp sitting on the other side waiting for us, so repair whatever makes sense to repair and, you know, reload and all that. But this Cinnaball room, this was meant to be one of the harder rooms, but as you saw, it really wasn't too bad. We overheated, but it's not the end of the world. Early on, I know I said this in a video formerly to kind of show you, but we went high on this room, not just to dodge weather. That was one part, but another consideration was we had two GANs from the top. So if I go high early and then come down towards the gate, that means when I do drop the pack rat will be adjusted a little bit more to the upper side, which is where I had two nodes. So that worked out well. That's a factor you can think about, you know, for yourself when you're running these. Just helps with efficiency a little bit. Everything we can do to gain a second because the Gila is slow. So that's really it. It's probably time to just go ahead and jump. Let's do it. Thanks for watching, y'all.